Yo, what's up? I'm doing a tier list today. It's on Warlock supers, but based on their sound design. A little bit about me, I'm a music producer, I make experimental stuff, and recently I've been getting into sound design. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting with a hot take, Voidwalker's the best class in Destiny history. Everything about Voidwalker, it is so iconic to me, and the Vortex Nova Bomb. Something that gets pretty underappreciated is the harmonizing underneath a lot of the supers in this game. You can hear it here on the Vortex Nova Bomb when it's in the Vortex phase. As you get closer to it, you really hear the low notes pulsing in and out. I'm nerding out here. I love it though. It's going an A tier. I just feel like there's something missing from it. I feel like it needs to be a bit more in the mid-bass frequency, especially when it's traveling, because this thing can track you from across the map. I want it to feel like I'm being hunted, like you know when the screen goes dark when you're getting chased by the spectral blades. I want that but in audio form. Maybe give it some growling. It lacks a bit of impact and colour, which I think is what made Vortex so good. I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's alright. This holds up really well. The impact of activating the super is exactly what Cataclysm needs. I love the increase in pitch as you deal more damage, and when it crackles, telling you that you're in the heightened damage phase, that's really good. Something that I think long supers need is a bit more going on in the idle phases, because it's kind of repetitive, but I still like it. I'm putting it in B. I also really love Dawnblade. This super is so damn cool. I think there should be a bit more weight behind it though. You're wielding this graceful beast of a flaming sword, and I feel like the attacks just need a little bit more low end. The Phoenix dive for the blade though really shows what I'm looking for. When you go into the ground with this thing, you feel that oomph that the rest of this super needs. Regardless, I like how you can hear the sharpness of the blade, as well as the eagle sounds. It's a great addition. I'm putting it in B tier, above Storm Trance though. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm putting this in S tier. Yes, it's my favourite super, but regardless of my favourite super, this is the ideal audio for a super. The toned whooshing of the warpings and the draw in of energy before exploding has always been some of my favourite sounds in Destiny 2. The silence when you fade out of existence upon initiating the super just makes it so much more impactful. And the little machine gun sound, I never really noticed that until I made this video. Really cool addition. And now I can't not hear it. The harmonics in this, and the notes, and the dubsteppy feeling that you get from this. It's what Void should sound like. I'm putting it in S. I'm putting it at the top of S. I think a lot of people forget how much Bungie cooked with Forsaken. Chaos Reach is just insane. This is the power I'm talking about when you use a super. It feels like you're tearing a hole through reality. You don't get that too often. It has that same musicality that Nova Warp has. It's like they finally realized, sure, these space sounds, they can sound cool, but if they're musical, people remember them. Yeah, Nova Warp, Chaos Reach. These two can't be topped. I wasn't too sure if I wanted to do Well of Radiance, but I did. I like this a lot actually. I know it sounds crazy, but this is actually really good. You don't want certain supers to be over the top and flashy. This is a perfect example of that. It's not a constant boring sound. If you listen to it and only the sound of the well, this is music. Just filtered down to the perfect amount where it doesn't get in the player's way. So I'm going to put in A tier. Alright, you probably think I'm going to put this in S tier just because of that epic bass sound at the start. It is cool. I think it's great. I think it's menacing. If you hear this, you know you have to run away from it. It's really good. I like all the sounds in it. I like how it's not just cool with that epic bass. You hear it inside the rest of the super, even if it's just subtle with whooshing and wobbling. I feel like the stasis projectiles themselves are a bit weak sounding, maybe just a bit, but still, this sound alone is so iconic. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of S tier, but for me it's on the middle of S and A. I can't decide though. I don't know, I just don't really care about this one. It just feels weak and not very interesting. It's like a less cool version of Cataclysm, and Cataclysm is a less cool version of Vortex, and Vortex is a less cool version of Nova War. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know, I feel like they could have added a lot more personality to this one. Maybe add some cool textures of it flying out. I like the sound of it when it comes creeping back up to you. But the rest of it, I don't know. It's just not very interesting. I'm putting it in C. I don't care. Alright, that's the definitive tier list of Warlock sound design. If you like this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll do Hunters or Titan next. I don't know, maybe comment that below. If you want to check out my music, check it out on Spotify. Also, I'm doing a marathon audio redesign for all the factions. I know marathon, bit of a sensitive topic for Destiny players, but the audio in that is really cool as well. Like and subscribe. Thank you.